from the Stratus Arena at Rutman Center on the campus of Fairleigh Dickinson University. WCTV, in cooperation with the Jamboree Committee, is proud to present the 63rd Oscar F. Thompson Memorial Bergen County Jamboree final game between number 1 seeded Don Bosco Prep and number 2 seeded Bergen Catholic. Hello everybody, I'm Larry LaFury along with John Francola in a rapidly filling up Stratus Arena as we play this championship game here. And John, just an aside, for us at WCTV, this will be our 25th championship game that we have produced and called.
Larry, we must have been about 5 years old when we did our first. Unbelievable, 25 years, yep. My goodness.
Going back to 1993 when Pagoda won the championship with Jay Mahoney, who was still coaching there, B. Ridgewood. But tonight we have 1 and 2 playing, John. They're no strangers to each other. They played a couple of times. Don Bosco, Bergen Catholic. Let's start with number 2, Bergen Catholic. I mean, where do you want to start? They are strong. They have 5 kids on the court that could be all county.
Well, you know, when you look at this team, you look at the Twin Towers, and I call them Twin Towers. You got Zona and Fremantle underneath, and this is going to be the challenge for Don Bosco to stop those two. But they're led by their point guard, the shooter, Doug Eater. And how about this young freshman that they have, Larry, from Teaneck, New Jersey, who starts for the squad? Unbelievable. How can you imagine playing at Bergen Catholic as a freshman?
He's an outstanding player. We're going to see him for at least another 3 years at Bergen Catholic. Now for Don Bosco, they're the reigning champs. They've won the last 2 years in a row, and they've beaten Bergen Catholic the last 2 years. So Bergen's trying to make the third one a charm if they could win. Bergen is led by a number of outstanding players. Victor Konopka, Owen McGlashan. They actually up front do the scoring, but they're going to need someone to bring the ball up, and it looks like Devin Sharma will be the one.
And they're also bringing in Isaiah Williams. They made a change. You know, this is a team that's been lost several players. They can still play. They beat a very good St. Joe's team to get here. A close game. And Larry, the inside game tonight should be something to watch.
Yes, this would be a great game. Like I said, both teams know each other, so it could be a low-scoring game because they know what they want to do. What we're going to have is going to be the announcing of both teams and the starters. Also, there will be the Bollerman Award. And this year, an old friend of WCTV's will be receiving the prestigious award. Coach Joe Denisio will be receiving it, and will be announced.
Can we mention that 23 to 25 game?
Well, we'll probably have to mention it somewhere along the line. So what we're going to have is the Bollerman Award, the announcement of the teams, the tip-off, the crowd is coming in. It should be a standing room only crowd. Championship game, Bergen Catholic, Don Bosco, brought to you by WCTV, the all-volunteer cable access group from the Township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey, and for John's family in Italy, the United States of America.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Stratus Arena here in the Rutman Center on the campus of Fairleigh Dickinson University for today's final game. This is the 2019 Bergen County Basketball Jamboree. Today's game will feature the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic High School, coached by Mr. Billy Armstrong, and the young men of Don Bosco Prep High School, coached by Mr. Kevin Gavirio. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start our introductions of the players this evening, I have the pleasure of introducing you to Mr. Paul McLeese, who is co-chairman of the Jamboree Committee, and he will present this year's Bollerman Award. Mr. Paul McLeese.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 63rd edition of the Oscar F. Thompson Memorial Jamboree. Before we begin this evening, I would just like to acknowledge and thank the Bergen County Coaches Association for all of their support. All the proceeds from our tournament go to the Lou Lanzalotta Scholarship Fund. Each school in Bergen County will receive a $500 scholarship from the Coaches Association. I'd also like to thank a few other folks. I'd like to thank Pete DeFranco, who handles our officials, our superior scorers table, Terry, Jim, and the voice of the Jamboree, Joe Hausman. Our ticket staff, who does a great job. Special thanks to our host, Kathy Leggett, Dave Miles, and the folks from FDU who provide this wonderful facility for us. Speaking of facilities, I'd like to thank those other schools that helped us out in the early rounds. Bergenfield, Tenafly, Northern Highlands, and Bergen County. Special shout out to my good friend, AD at Bergen Catholic, Jack McGovern. I'd also like to thank our generous sponsors. Lifesavers Inc., WCTV, The Record, Gourmet Dining, and Sports Time. And finally, last but not least, I'd like to thank our committee. There are 6 members of the committee, counting myself, and starting in late November, these gentlemen go out and see games 2, 3, 4 games a week to make sure that when we get to selection time, we have seen every team in Bergen County. Leon Steinberg, John Ryan, Ed Crowder, Rookie Corcoran, and Chris Annabelle. Our Bergen County coaches liaisons, Tom Curry, Chris Gaskin, and Mike Zabula. Lastly, every year at this time, it is my honor to present the Howard Bollerman Award. Howard Bollerman was a great athlete, coach, and administrator at Hackensack High School. One of the founders of the Bergen County Jamboree. And each year we give out an award in his name to someone who has made major contributions to Bergen County basketball. This year's recipient is a former coach at Bosco, Bergen Catholic, and Demarest High Schools. For 19 years, his teams have competed at the highest level, winning over 300 times, making 13 Jamboree appearances, 5 finals appearances, and winning this tournament twice. He is 7th on the all-time list of winning coaches in the Bergen County Jamboree, a list that includes 174 coaches. He is 7th with a 6.76 winning percentage. A graduate of Bergen Catholic, he also has the distinction of being the first to play in the tournament and lead his team to a championship, and to coach in the tournament and lead his team to a championship. This year's Howard Bollerman winner, Joe Dionisio.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to introduce you to the entire rosters for both teams, beginning with the non-starters and alternating each team. For the visitors, the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic High School, number 20, Sean Regent, number 20. For the airmen of Bosco Catholic High School, number 42, Isaiah Edmond, number 42. For the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic High School, number 11, Kobe Jerome, number 11. For the Iron of Don Bosco Catholic School, injured, number 13, Wilton Silvestri, number 13. For Bergen Catholic High School, number 5, Justin Regis, number 5. For the Ironman, number 4, Michael Keller, number 4. For the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic High School, number 4, Jason Larinaga, number 4. For the Ironman of Don Bosco, number 14, Daniel Capuzano, number 14. Bergen Catholic High School's number 22, Julian Brown, number 22. For Don Bosco Prep High School, number 5, Connor Mathis, number 5. For the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic High School, number 1, Will Richardson, number 1. Number 21, injured for the Ironman, Miles Ruth, number 21. For the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic High School, number 3, Jesse Davis, number 3. For the Ironman of Don Bosco Prep High School, number 33, Bobby Steinberg, number 33. For Don Bosco Prep High School, number 0, Aaron Tucker, number 0. For the Ironman of Don Bosco Prep High School, number 12, Drew Smith, number 12. For the Ironman of Don Bosco, number 11, Liam Miller, number 11. Don Bosco Prep High School, number 25, Sonny Ula, number 25. For the Ironman, injured, number 24, Brendan Castillo, number 24. Don Bosco Prep High School, number 15, Nicholas Stewart, number 15. And for the Ironman of Don Bosco Prep, number 2, Pat O'Gorman, number 2. And now the starting lineups for both teams. For the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic High School, starting at guard, a 6-foot Reyes Jr., number 13, Reza Jr., number 13. At the guard position for the Ironman of Don Bosco, a 6-foot, 2-inch junior, number 20, Isaiah Williams, number 20. At guard for the Crusaders, a 6-foot, the Riggins senior, number 0, Jason Earl, number 0. And starting at center this evening for Bergen Jamboree is 6'8" senior, number 32, Zach Riemantel, number 32. And starting at forward for the Ironman is 6'7" senior, number 23, Victor Nakaka, number 23. Starting lineup, the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic and the Ironmen of Bosco Prep High School. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I would ask that you please rise. Before we honor America with the playing of our national anthem, I would like to request a moment of silence. The Bergen County Coaches Association, as well as the Jamboree Committee, would like to remember 3 members of the Bergen County athletic community who have passed away recently. Jim Grasso, Dennis Gregory, and George Berger were all friends of the Jamboree. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor these 3 men. Thank you. Please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Well, we had the both teams were announced by the voice of the Jamboree, Joe Hausman, and the crowd is settled in now. Looks like it's a standing room only crowd. Looks like every seat in the house is taken, John.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, they're going to be SRO.
There might be more people coming in. It could be, as we looked, it holds about 3,000. There could be 3,000 in it. Could be more by the time we get started. Let's go over very quickly. Don Bosco Prep, Mauer, Sharma, McGlaskin, Williams, and Canap. For Bergen, Earl, Figures, Zona, Edith, and Fremantle. Fremantle and Canapa will jump the snap. Bob Lauderhan, Ed Camp, Nick Brown will do the officiating.
What tremendous referees, by the way.
Yeah.
The best.
Peter Falco went out and got the best. Here we go. The championship game is on the way. As Sharma has it, he will bring it up. And this is going to be something between Sharma and Jason Earl. They'll put a lot of pressure. Bergen will. I think they're going to play a tough man-to-man.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely man-to-man. I mean, they have more height, Bergen Catholic. So this is when you pull up your shorts, you tie your sneakers, and you play.
Williams and said he was on the line. The turnover. That's an enforced turnover.
Well, that referee was right there, about an inch away. So let's see what Don Bosco will be playing against Bergen. I say man-to-man.
I think it's going to be man-to-man. But this is mano a mano. Huh, John?
Absolutely.
All right, Figures is coming up. Edith has Zona blocked inside of McGlashan. Mauer has down the near side court. Cross court to McGlashan. Outside for three. And hits. So Don Bosco hits the first straight. Kevin DeVario, the coach at Don Bosco.
You know, they were shooting like that against St. Joe's, Larry. They can shoot, this Don Bosco squad. Here's an answer.
Earl, long jump shot, will dribble out of bounds, it'll go over.
Billy Armstrong, the head coach. One of my neighbors. He's got a beautiful little girl. You see her? Oh, what a beautiful girl he has.
Kanopka brings it down. Slows it up now to cross court. Mauer, watched by Edith. Mauer drives, throws cross. Williams has a wide open three. It's going to be long. Taken down by Edith. Edith holding the ball. Tries to get around Sharma. Inside to Fremantle.
Jump ball.
And they're going to call a jump ball.
Jump ball. And the ball will go to Bergen underneath.
Kanopka was going the other way with it.
Well, he's going to try to sell it. But the guys with the stripes are the ones that make that decision.
Edith tries looking for a lane. Lays it up and no good. Kanopka has it. A ball just rolled off the rim. Sharma up to Kanopka as he gets to the cross. McGlashan almost lost it.
I love man-to-man.
Kanopka, Williams, back out. Mauer. Bosco bring it back out again. Try to set something up. Long jump shot, no good. Taken down by Fremantle. Quickly up court. And we got a walk. Earl took a step.
Just to start, you can't do that.
Just the start of things here. 3-0 on a McGlashan three-pointer.
And now a little man-to-man, full court.
This is what I think Bergen's going to try to do to Don Bosco. Put a lot of pressure on the ball handler, bringing it up. And we got a walk.
Eagle Eye saw him step out of bounds.
That's another turnover.
Well, you know, the first couple of minutes, Larry, you always have, you know, the mistakes, the turnovers.
Got to warm up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Figures, gets it in to eat it.
And
Earl
remember, this is
driving,
the big court you
pulled
have.
back out. Figures almost stolen by Williams. Figures brings it out. And they're going to call a foul. Could be 20.
It is.
That is, Williams picks up his first foul. And the first foul of the game, I believe. Yep.
Yeah, I was watching the head coach. He said, oh, shucks. Does a great job.
So
Kevin
Earl
DeVario.
will throw it in. Figures has.
You notice it's quiet, this whole place.
Yeah, pick up. Knocked away by Sharma. Knocked away again. He has it. And they're going to call Sharma tripped him. Yeah. Second team foul. First foul on Sharma.
On Sharma?
Figures now. Get up just under 5 minutes, first quarter. Fremantle throws it back out. Zona.
Nah.
No good. Williams with the rebound. And Williams is a wide body. He's going to clear people out from under that basket.
Well, they needed help inside with the the towers for Bergen.
Sharma. Kanopka has a look and hits.
Great shooter.
He had a look.
These big men for the Ironman can shoot from the outside, Larry. That's two big guys.
6-0 now, Don Bosco leads.
You cannot let them have that shot.
Fremantle. Hit it. Out. And they're going to call a walk. Will Richardson is coming in.
Number 1, Will Richardson.
And Jason Earl coming. Tells you what they think of Richardson, bringing him in with 4 minutes into the game.
I tell you, this young man is averaging. I'll have to give you, I got some great stats over here on this young man. Richardson's averaging over 9 points a game. He had 22 against Hackensack. So he's a seasoned freshman.
McGlashan throws it out to Sharman. He got stuck inside. McGlashan was able to get it out. Mauer looking. Sharma has a look if he wants it. Try to give and go and give. No good. Ball comes to Zona. Hands to Figures. Up to Richardson, the freshman. Reverse, no good. McGlashan has it. We played for over 4 minutes, and Bergen Catholic hasn't scored.
Missed a couple of layups, couple of turnovers.
Jump shot, no good. Ball bounces to Zona. John, we're coming up to a 3-minute mark, and it's 6-0. It's a long time. You don't see that too much.
No, absolutely. You know, it's the big court, big crowd. Everybody's silent and watching.
It's under 2. And we have a foul as Konopka runs into it.
Charge to number 23, Victor Konopka. That is Konopka's first personal foul.
So another substitution for Bergen.
Number 5, Justin Regis is in for Don Bosco, and number 2, Pat O'Gorman for Don Bosco.
He was one of the starters in the last game we had.
Zona looks, shoots, no good. Again, no good. Ball goes over to Sharman. It's 6-0. Don Bosco leads. McGlashan left, right, shoots, rims the basket, no
It
good.
looked good.
Richardson with the rebound. He gets it to the forecourt. Richardson driving, puts it up, no good. Tip back up by Zona. 6-2 now. Don Bosco leads.
So the shutout is over, and now they can play basketball.
Nice little tip in by Zona.
Well, the Twin Towers underneath should be able to do that all night. Got another walk. You know what? This is the most walks I've seen in a long time. I bet you 5 walks so far in this game.
Larinaga comes in for Zona. 6-2 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. I said this could be a low-scoring game. Both teams know each other very, very well.
Maybe that game we saw 25-23 when Joe Dionisio was coaching for Bergen against Teaneck.
Yeah. Regis. Hands back off Deedon. Deedon. Throws cross court. Richardson has. Working. Driving on. Fremantle has the ball knocked away. Throws it out to Edith. Edith watched by Sharma. Edith has a look and hits for 3. 6-5 now, Don Bosco.
He'll be a future peacock, Doug Eder.
Yep,
at 35 points, 7 threes against Bergen Tech.
Whoops. Mathis is in now for Don Bosco.
I love this man-to-man defense.
Bergen has picked up the defense.
Well,
Gorman throws it out. Sharman. Mauer has the ball blocked.
That's a great
by Edith. Mauer puts it up and in. Nice play by those 2 young men. Great block by Edith and a recovery by Mauer, who lays it in for an 8-5 lead for Don Bosco with 34 seconds to go in the first quarter.
If they got blocked the shot, he made the basket, so you don't give up.
He did,
Oh,
down, ties the
not
game.
one, but two, but three.
Boy, was he downtown. That could have been 4.
That was a ball away. 3-pointer.
12 seconds to go. We are all tied at 8. Almost taken away by knocked away, out of bounds. Goes over, stays with Don Bosco.
Regis knocked the ball out. Well, this is what I expected. A tie score.
Aaron Carter, 0 is coming in for Don Bosco, and he's a freshman.
I had to go almost to the next page.
Boy, not afraid to play freshmen in the championship game of the Jamboree. McGlashan has it with 5 seconds. Mauer, good if it goes. Doesn't go, rims off, and we have played 1 quarter here at the Rotman Center on the campus of Fairleigh Dickinson University. We are all tied. 8-8, Don Bosco, Bergen Catholic. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer access group from the Township of Washington. You can get us on Facebook and Twitter at WCTVNJ. Also, for those people looking for us on the internet, go to WCTV.us. And these are the cheerleaders.
I'm going to put you on top of that right there.
They'd have a hard time getting me up.
Well, they would have to get a couple of big guys to push you up.
Let me tell you something, they won't have a hard time getting me down.
Oh,
They
then you
try
got to
me.
do a flip, Larry.
I go right through it.
Mamma mia. Look at that, eh?
You know, John,
Oh,
we got so many stats here. This is Bergen Catholic's 22nd trip to the final.
that's not
They're
too shabby.
What are they? They're 9-10 if I remember right.
They have 9 wins. If they win tonight, they'd be 10-10 with Don Bosco. And Teaneck, number 12 of them, so in the book.
The cheerleaders from, that were just cheerleading, they come from IHA and Holy Angels. We want to make sure we give them credit. We start the second quarter. Both teams are shooting 43%.
Well,
Gorman hits for 3, so it's 11-8.
I was a ball away 3-pointer.
Edith now looking. Watched by the freshman. Edith puts it up, and they're going to call a foul against Edith.
No basket.
No basket? Going
Should
the
be.
other way. What we used to call when I was younger, offensive foul.
Say player control foul.
Yeah.
They got class here.
Isn't a defensive foul a play control foul?
Yes, it is.
The player controlled it.
Well, you know what it is. Whoever writes the rules and regulation, they have to modify something and get some class.
Carter brings it up. A freshman. I can't believe freshmen are playing on both teams.
Hey.
Carter and Richardson. McGlashan.
He can shoot.
Kanapka misses from downtown. Laraganga has the rebound. Hands off to Regis has. Inside. Zona. Looking. Driving on Kanapka. Throws it back out. And we start again. Inside. Nice running layup by Jasim Davis.
A junior. That was a nice move to the basket.
Pressure now by Bergen.
You got to put pressure.
They got to get it across in 10 seconds. And Carter just gets it across in 10.
About 8.5. I should have brought my stopwatch.
That take time. Figures, Fremantle, and Earl are back in for Bergen Catholic.
So a little breather. You talk a little bit what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. And now you get your shoelaces tied and you get out there and play.
McGlashan now has 11-10. Bosco's leading. Carter. Kanapka. Lashin's driving on Zona. Oh, no good. Zona made him really work for that. Quickly up court. Eat it. Zona. Look, that finger's all the way around. Going to be short. Zona has. Eat it from way downfield. And a foul.
Oh! That wasn't a 3-pointer. That was a 5-pointer.
And he's fouled.
It's going to be a 4-point play. A pull-away 32-footer.
One shot for Duggan.
And it's good. So it's just like that. It's at 13-11 now. 14-11.
14-11.
They got to move those numbers a little quicker.
Ball
gets knocked away. Edith knocked it away. Back to Edith. He's got another look. Short. Gets his own rebound. Puts it inside. Knocked away by.
And a foul.
On 0. A hold. Carter hold. Held. So that's the 5th personal foul. Sharma's in.
Number 3.
An inbound here. Figures will throw it in. We got a whistle. There we go. He didn't have. He was
That was
shot.
32.
That would have been something, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Figures back out. Earl bounces
You
to
know
the
who
outside.
feels it.
Inside the Figures. Turns around and hits. 16-11, just like that, as Bergen Catholics beginning to move. They were down 6-0. No good.
Nice move,
Fremantle.
though.
Figures. No good. Taken down by Sharma. Zona shot was no good. Sharma has the ball knocked away. The pressure that Bergen's putting on Bosco starting to pay off.
Well, that's what you have to do. Got to make him work.
Lashin. Inside to Sharman, no good, and a foul.
Should be 13, I believe.
That's going to be on Figures.
It was, yes.
I'm waiting for it to go up officially, yes.
It is.
4 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the half. It's 16-11. Now make it 16-12, Bergen. Carter will sit down, and Isaiah Williams will check in for Don Bosco Prep.
Back on the floor, number 20. One shot for Sharma.
Great foul shooter right here, Larry. Number 3. Good follow through. As Ed Camp slows everything down. Excellent referee.
Good, close it down for us too. Sharma shoots and Sharma hits. Zona will throw it in. 3-point lead now for Bergen Catholic, 16-13.
I think it was everything that we expected of this game.
Figures brings it up. Earl now inside to Fremantle. Fremantle holds. Konopka's watching him. Fremantle's working. Puts it up. Good.
Nice lefty.
And Fremantle hurt his back.
How about that move with the left hand? He'll be going to Xavier. Averaging 16.3 points per game. Mr. Fremantle.
Not bad, huh? Sharma brings it up. Konopka driving on Fremantle. The ball gets knocked away.
Fremantle made a house call.
He is tough. Into Fremantle.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Misses.
3 for a quarter.
The second one wasn't going to be denied. Bergen Catholic now takes a 20-13 lead. Remember, they were leading 6-0.
It was a wake-up call by Billy Armstrong.
McGlashan has a look for three. No good. Hanging around. Comes to Mauer. Mauer shoots. Bang off the rim. And they're going to call a jump ball between Williams and Fremantle.
You know, Don Bosco against St. Joe shot 55% for the game, I believe.
So since 6-0 with about 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter, Bosco is beating them 20-7.
Well, they're a team that gets hot fast, and they can make their shots.
So they do it. They're playing very well over the last 6-7 minutes. Don Bosco, Bergen is.
A strong man-to-man. I think it's the best defense. I love this. Play man-to-man on people. Beat me. If you can beat me, you win. If you don't, I win.
DeVario tried to influence the call going the other way, and then he smiled.
Of course.
Hey, you got to give it a shot.
If you don't do anything, you never know. You never get a break out there.
Hey,
Plus, he may become a movie star.
Figures has it again. Pushes it in. No good. And McGlashan has Davis's miss. Sharma quickly into the forecourt. McGlashan has a lane.
Oh.
He got that lane. He took an extra step.
5 turnovers. 5 turnovers for Don Bosco. Well, you know what it is? They want to get to the basket so fast. And which is the best way? Walk or run.
That works for me.
Leave the ball behind you.
Richardson
Freshman can go to the hoop.
Has a hook, no good. And McGlashan has it. I think they're going to call Zona for a foul.
Personal foul, called by number 32 of the Crusaders.
No, they're going to give Fremantle the foul.
Personal foul on Fremantle. Second team foul. Correction, third team foul.
Third team foul. And
13 foul for Don Bosco.
And
Bergen has 5.
5 has Bergen, yep. Where we are is tough to find out.
We got to see what's going on here. Wait, they're going to change it to 24. They're going to change the foul, I believe, to Zona.
Yes.
Hey, I thought
we had called Zona.
We called Zona, but you know we're not the refs.
I know.
And they changed it, so they're back to Zona with the foul.
That's good officiating. Make sure you make the right call.
Konopka looking, working, throws out to McGlashan, no good. Williams tries to go in. This ball is stripped.
Pickpocket.
Yeah, might have been Figures on that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here comes Davis. Figures, we're at 1:52 to go in the half. Davis. Williams is watching him. Fremantle inside the Zona. Zona, no good.
Tough rim tonight.
And they're going to call. Another foul on Zona for pushing off.
That was what's called a frustration foul. Second foul. He was so upset that the ball bounced out. He fouled him.
McGlashan would throw it in. 7-point lead for Bergen Catholic. This is the championship game of the Jamboree. Konopka holds it high. Isaiah Williams, he's got a lane. Mauer from downtown, no good. Fremantle gets it in front of Konopka. Hands to the freshman, Richardson. Back out to Edith, who wants the bomb.
Oh, it was there.
That was in and out. McGlashan brings it up. We're at the minute mark right now of the half. Bergen is leading 20-13. Ball gets knocked away by Richardson. Hands to Edith. That's an easy layup. Nice feed from Richardson to Edith
Unselfish.
making it 22-13. Pressure by Don Bosco. Bergen leads by 9.
Unselfish move that time by one of the Crusaders for a layup.
Knocked
Here's a great
away
steal.
by
Oh, this could be.
Fremantle.
Yeah!
Passes it in with 27 seconds to go. And Kevin DeVario wants to call a timeout with 27 seconds to go. Bergen Catholic has sent to a 24-13 lead over Don Bosco.
Don Bosco has 8 turnovers to this point. Oh, look at these young men getting on TV. Ah, he's blowing you a kiss, Larry.
He loves us, whoever he is.
I like you. Oh, I may have a date.
Better hang around, John.
Can I switch?
The Bergen County Coach Association and the Jamboree Committee would like to thank the generosity of our sponsors, the Lifesavers, Bob Steckel's place, Sports Time, The Record, Gourmet Dining, George Kuzma, who's provided the food for everyone here for over the last 3 weeks, and Washington Community Television. That's us, WCTV.
Unbelievable. That person was really enjoying himself.
Hey, we got to talk a little bit about our friend Brian Carr, who's not here. And he had, what's he got? He's got, there you go.
What's his name? Brian Carr.
Brian Carr.
Oh my goodness, he's got that horn. What's his name? Brian Carr.
Well, I was going to mention his place, but I'll get it later. Sorry, Brian. Too many horns. Sharma. Maurer. Back out to McLaughlin.
Oh, great fake. Oh, he should have shoot. You got to shoot that shot.
14 seconds. McLaughlin wanted it. No good. Kanapka has. Puts it up. Knocked away by Fremantle. Over to Edith. Knocked away by McCloskey. He puts it up, no good.
Oh!
I said that too quick. I think it would have counted. We played a half here at the Rotman Center. 24-13. Bergen Catholic leads Don Bosco in the 63rd Oscar F. Thompson Memorial Bergen County Jamboree. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. Okay. This is the time of year to buy your Girl Scout cookies. Here is a video put together by Daisy Velez Martinez and her brownie troop from Washington Township. Enjoy, support your local Girl Scouts.
Do you really think I could sell Girl Scout cookies? Of course, it's inside you. It's inside all of us. And I don't think it, I feel it.
We got this list with dosey doughs. It's got the treat for coffee-tastic tag-alongs. They're so tasty, can't have just one.
Just open up your wallet and buy a whole bunch.
We got those orders in our pockets
With those cookies that are sweet,
You feel that rumble in your belly
with each box.
You can't take your eyes off them, craving so phenomenally. You're gonna love those Girl Scout cookies, so don't stop. You should
Order now.
'cause everything goes.
Don't wait to buy them, 'cause you never know.
Can't stop, won't stop. When you taste and well, you know.
Let's go, let's work.
So just imagine. Just imagine. Just imagine.
How about a box of Thin Mints?
Yum, yum, yum.
What about the tasty Samoa?
Yum, yum, yum. You know you want delicious s'mores. Yum, yum, yum.
Can't forget Savannah Smiles.
Yum, yum, yum.
Can't stop the craving.
So just buy, buy, buy.
Can't stop the craving.
So just buy, buy, buy.
Can't stop the craving.
So just buy, buy, buy.
Can't stop the craving.
So just buy, buy, buy. Got this feeling in your body.
Can't stop the craving.
Got this feeling in your body.
Can't stop the craving.
Got this feeling in your body.
Can't stop the craving.
Got this feeling in your body.
Can't stop the craving.
Got this feeling in your body. Got this feeling in your body. Come on.
All right, we're here at halftime. It's 24-13. Bergen Catholic leads Don Bosco. I'm very happy to have the co-chairman of the Jamboree, Paul Pugliese. And Paul, we've played almost the half. The Jamboree's about over. You got to be pleased the way the tournament has gone and what has taken place.
Yeah, Larry, we're very pleased. Everything has been going smoothly so far. Logistically, things have been going well. But tournament-wise, all the seeds have held except for number 17, Bogota, beat number 16, Woodridge. That was the only upset of the tournament. Otherwise, things have been going pretty well. And, Bosco needs a basket or two to get back in the game. I'm sure they'll find a way.
Now, we're going to mention during the game some of the boards that come up that this great crowd here, the proceeds of the money that the crowd here goes back to all the schools. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? Because that's very important to you.
That's right, Larry. Lou Lancellotta scholarship. Lou Lancellotta was a longtime coach and mentor for a lot of us out of Paramus, Bergen County Coaches Association officer. And each school in Bergen County, there's 54 that play boys basketball. Each school will receive a $500 scholarship from the Bergen County Coach Association, and I'm happy to say that the Jamboree funds a lot of that.
John?
Paul, let me just say something about this tournament. To me, is the best tournament around. I like to look at it to Hoosier in Indiana. I can't believe it. The years that Larry and I got. How many years is that, Larry?
25.
25 years.
25 years.
You got to be kidding me. This tournament's fantastic. And you guys do a great job.
Well, you guys do too. Thank you. And it's thanks to guys like you guys and IDA and WCTV that provide us with a little extra. I know being on TV for the kids is a big deal, and it's great to have you guys here. And our support people are superior. FDU has been wonderful to us. Kathy Liggett, Dave Miles, head of security. These folks have been great since we came back here a few years ago. And, my committee, Rookie Corcoran and Chris Annabelle, Leon Steinberg, John Reinen, of course, my great co-chairman, Ed Crowmer. These guys love the game. We get out and see games all year long so that when we come time to select the tournament, we have something to, we have numbers. We have a lot of numbers. We have a lot of statistics. But seeing the teams is what really helps us. And the Bergen County Coaches Association is tremendously supportive.
So there's a tremendous amount of effort going in for this, and it starts probably very early November, and it moves right through February. We have the road to the Rotman. This doesn't get put on without a lot of work behind the scenes.
Well, yeah, you're right. And to be honest, Larry, we go all year round. We meet probably once a month in the off season, and we are constantly texting and talking about how to make things better. And we owe this honor to be on this committee to those who came before us. Eddie Strohmeyer, who we all loved, Mr. Jamboree Man, and of course the great Mickey Corcoran, Charlie Brown, Tony Camillo. Go on and on and on about the great guys who started this. Charlie Yenny, who we have started a new award for. We're giving a leadership, sportsmanship, and team spirit award to players from each round of the tournament. We started this year, and we named it after Charlie Yenny, who was one of the who actually had my position, was the first guy to hold my position as chairman of the tournament. So, it's in the program there, John.
We have it here.
Yeah.
Johnny Elliott. Well, John, you want to announce it real quick?
Oh, sure. It's Magusara, Wendell.
Wendell Magasara.
And you got Stephen, right, the military guys.
Yeah.
You guys always get me on that. Kevin Foles from Ramsey. Victor Kanopka, you see this young
in this
man
game tonight,
who is the key cog. He's got to make some baskets. He's got to shoot the three.
Bergen Bigs are doing a good job on Victor.
They're doing that job.
Making him. By the way, Victor's going to Army next year.
Going to Army.
Yeah,
That's
he's going to go
beautiful.
play at
Before
West
we let
Point.
you go, how nice it was to see Jack McGovern here today and get a big round of applause.
Gosh, it made my week. It made my tournament to see Jack McGovern.
Paul, you look younger every day I see you.
It was nice. It was really nice seeing
You're looking great, man.
You should see my medical history.
You should see all the pills I'm taking to Florida.
I got a bag over there with my medicine.
Paul,
Thanks,
thank
guys.
you very much for what you do. Thank
Great.
you for inviting us to do these games. All these games, we consider it a privilege to come here and do these games.
Oh, it's great
Thank
to have you. It's like
Thank
one big family.
is.
Everybody works here.
Oh,
Thank
you guys do a great job.
You do a
We
great
love
job.
it.
Thanks,
Excellent job.
Good luck,
Larry,
Paul.
thank you.
That's Paul Puglisi, co-chairman of the Bergen County Jamboree. Puts countless hours into this tournament. That's why it looks this good. We'll be back with the tip-off in about 20 seconds. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer access group from the Township of Washington.
Well, Doug Eder has 12 points for Bergen, and of course, for Ironman, they got high scores 3 and only scoring 5 points in the second quarter. And Bergen went 16, so that's the difference. 11 points, and that's what the difference in the game.
There you go. Also, Bergen shooting 37%, where Don Bosco shooting 18%. So it shows you why it's a 11-point lead here for Bergen Catholic.
8 turnovers for Don Bosco, only 3 for Bergen Catholic. So the defense of the Crusaders and the shooting of Eder is the difference.
So we are getting ready. Oh, I did want to mention, we want to thank Brian Carr. Go ahead, you can do the beep beep. And his
Brian Carr.
There you go. The Run-A-Thon group. Brian helped and provided cookies and cakes for everyone here at WCTV. I've said this a number of times in football and in basketball. Many of our volunteers get here around 4 or 5 o'clock and don't get home till 10. So Brian Carr has brought over some cakes and cookies, which are delicious. And Gourmet Dining has provided us with nice wraps and salad and soda. So I want to thank Brian, that wonderful group of his, and we also want to thank some other people as we go along at the game, because there's a lot of people we have to thank. Here we go, the start of the second half, 24-13. Sharma into Kanapka. I think we mentioned that the interview with Paul that Kanapka is going to be going to Army. Isaiah Williams has the ball stripped.
They may change this. They may change this. No. I saw the ball go off the other team. I'm
Here's
the only one.
Sharma inside to Kanapka. Back out to Williams. Sharma molds it back. Sharma driving. Kanapka. Williams had as a look. Kanapka with the rebound. Glashin backs it up. Mauer looking. A running jumper is no good. Edith with the rebound. Hands to figures, and he brings it up slowly.
Let's see what happens after coaching and talking to the players at halftime.
Yep.
See if the defense picks up Bosco.
Bosco is going to have to cut into this lead. If Bergen starts hitting a couple of baskets, Fremantle has the ball, rolls out of bounds. It's going to go over to Bosco. O'Gorman is in. Mauer will check out.
Yeah, Mauer's just missing. He's a great ball player, though. Plus, his family was my boss at MetLife.
Sharma brings it up. McGlashan. Well, I tell you, Don Bosco's gone a long time without scoring. Williams. O'Gorman. No good. Fremantle has the rebound.
Well, it's almost 2 minutes in this quarter, Larry, and I don't know how long.
Prior.
I say at least 6-7 minutes.
Easy.
I don't have my stopwatch.
Fremantle. Kanapka with the rebound. Hands to Sharma. Over to McGlashan. Sharma. Sharma backs it up.
A lot of time to make shots here.
O'Gorman. Kanapka Bergen's
He's
nose
got,
to nose.
he can't let him have that shot. Ooh.
Had a look, doesn't count. Figures, coming, rolling, puts it up, turns, spins, and gets it in.
Play.
He made a spin move to his right to get away from Kanapka. Williams, ball almost knocked away. Sharma, McCloskey, going to be short. Sharma, McCloskey had a look. No good. Zona with the rebound. All the way down court. Edith has. Fremantle with a jumper. Hits for three. 29-13.
We're going to see a quick timeout here.
It's been a long time since Don Bosco has scored. They haven't scored in this quarter, and 3 minutes have gone by. Zona has 6 rebounds. Sharma.
A shutout by Bosco in this quarter, against Bosco, I should say.
Williams from the outside, no good. Comes to Edith. He brings it up. It'll be 4 minutes in a few seconds that Bosco has gone the entire quarter without scoring. McCloskey with the rebound. Stolen and put back up by Zona. 31-13 as Don Bosco is pulling away here.
You may see a quick
John,
timeout, Larry.
the pressure.
10 turnovers for Bosco. And look at his substitution. Giving all the players a break, Larry, as they take out Fremantle.
3 minutes, 19 seconds to go, 31-13.
60-second timeout.
Gourmet Dining is the premier and largest food service company serving New Jersey. They operate an on-site food service management serving colleges in the Northeast region as well as corporate healthcare and many long-term care facilities throughout our area. Gourmet Dining takes pride in creating a unique dining experience specific to each campus, served with the staff of over full-time employees and 500 part-time. We want to thank George Kuzma and his wonderful staff for providing WCTV, the security here, the Bergen County Jamboree Committee for the food. We've had wraps and salads and sodas and everything they could think of we wanted. Thank you. It means so much to us who come here about 4 o'clock and get home by 10 to have something to eat around 5 o'clock. Thank you so very much. Bergen Catholic has outscored Don Bosco Prep 22-2 since 7:35 of the second quarter.
22-2. We have to introduce the people at the table.
The people at the table, we're going to have to tell you. We're going to start.
We have Will right here to the right.
This is Will
He's got
O'Toole.
his glasses. What were you all pointing to?
This is Will O'Toole. Right next to my left, John. Next to him is Bobby Maines, who helps sets up the WCTV, does a lot of work behind the scenes. Next to him was Pat Rice, who does a lot of reporting for high school sports. Bobby Maines also tells me he had to bake the cake today.
We had a heap of pies, I think.
So Brian Carr gave us the cake, and
I guess
Bobby,
they needed to be warmed up.
He had to bake the cake.
It was that or me. I needed to be warmed.
There's a foul.
Well, here's a chance to break this shutout here.
There was an article in the paper a couple of days ago. Brad Herbert is now the new athletic director here at FDU, and he's looking to improve all aspects of sports at the college. So we'd like to wish him well, and his coaches, and we're watching them and rooting for them. So Brad Herbert, congratulations on being named the athletic director. I think he took over this past Monday. There's going to be a basketball doubleheader tomorrow afternoon here at the Rothman Center. As Williams missed, Glashin gives it back to Kanapka, and he gets it in and foul.
Shutout is broken.
score, John?
Well, finally the score by Konopka. A great rebound.
Let me just give you this very quickly. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., the Fairleigh Dickinson University women's basketball team will play Wagner College at 2 p.m. And at 4:30, the second place FDU men's basketball will play Wagner College here. So if you want to see some good college basketball in the neighborhood, come to Fairleigh Dickinson University and meet the new AD, Brad Hurlbert. So the three-point conversion works.
So 31-16 with 3:21 to go in the third quarter.
Zona gets his own rebound and puts it in. Boy, they're tough. They are just not tall players. They tall, good players.
Well,
33-16.
Shoot. The big guys, the Twin Towers, are doing a great job, Larry.
They sure are. It's
18
so difficult.
points between them.
They just are so balanced. Another turnover. Zona has 6 points, 2 assists.
Arizona's got 6, and Edith's got 12.
There you go.
Fremantle's got 9.
Fremantle just missed another layup. He's wondering how he missed it.
Well, he's got a 3 in this second quarter, or third quarter, I guess.
Williams puts it up, no good. That's Fremantle there.
17-point differential.
Regis backs it up. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. 33-16. Bergen Catholic's leading. Puts it up. Blocked by McCloskey. O'Gorman.
Oh, it is.
And he walked.
Another turnover. 12 turnovers for Don Bosco. 12. So the freshman's bringing the ball up, Will Richardson.
Davis is in for for Bergen. Edith had a lane and gets the rim. Boy, he does it all. He can drive for the basket. He can shoot from the outside. St. Peter's is going to get themselves a good ball player next year, John. 14
points. You better believe he's a great point guard, and he can shoot. You give him an inch, he takes a mile.
35-16. McLaughlin, pressure. That's all Bergen. That's all Bergen's been doing tonight against Bosco. Putting pressure on the ball. And the ball gets thrown away. Zona knocked away by McLaughlin. Fremantle has knocked away by O'Gorman, and they're going to call a whistle.
Got a foul. They got a foul on the floor against Don Bosco.
Victor Kanaka, second personal foul on Kanaka. First team foul in the second half. A 7-second timeout.
So we have a timeout on the court with 1 minute 19 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bergen Catholic leads 35-16 over Don Bosco. The Lifesavers provide emergency medical response products and training to businesses, the public sector, and other organizations nationwide. Established 1992, Lifesavers Inc. works closely with its customers to design, implement, and continually assess safety and emergency responses program. Thank you so very much, Bob Stickle, and your wonderful organization that save lives.
We may need help from Lifesavers.
Yeah,
they're going to give us Lifesavers, nothing else.
Yeah.
A piece of candy.
We also like to thank again Brian Carr, his Run-a-thon group, and also as we get closer to the end, we'd like to thank the Italian Touch for what they do in supporting WCTV.
Have your eggplant over there on focaccia bread. So Bergen's got the ball. 1:19 to go in the third quarter.
Been a 27-5 run for Bergen. And the ball dribbles out of Fremantle's hand. 35-16, 1:10 to go.
Doing a great job on defense. Full court press.
They've been giving pressure. Bergen has been pressuring Don Bosco the entire game. And they've played a very good game.
That looks good.
McLaughlin, who started the game with 3, hits for 3.
All right.
Of 2. They called it 2, not 3.
Oh.
35-19. Richardson puts it up, no good. Fremantle puts it up, not good. McLaughlin has. Take it back. That was a 3-point. And good from the outside. Maurer hits. And a timeout. And just like that, it's a 35-22 game. And Don Bosco picked up 6 quick points.
They got to shoot
32
the 3.
seconds to go. 35-22. Bergen Catholic leads. So we thank Brian Carr's group. And we thank the Italian Touch in Washington. What they've done for WCTV in supporting us is helping us in any way possible. So I want to thank Mike and Gus for their support. We'll be back in just a moment with the finals here at the Rotman Center. So we're back for the last 30 seconds of the third quarter. Figures. Edith looks like going to hold for the last shot.
Bosco's made a good turnaround here, coming back.
Figures. Throws it out to Richardson. Edith from downtown.
Count it.
Whoa. Another 3. And that'll do it. The third quarter's in the books. 38-22.
4 threes by Edith. 18 points.
Bergen Catholic is 8 minutes away from capturing the 63rd Jamboree Championship. The Bergen County Coach Association, the Jamboree Committee, will thank the staff and the athletic department of FDU for hosting the quarters, semis, and the finals. Thank you so very much for all that you have done for us. These are the brackets, how they got here. You see that Bergen Catholic, Ramsey, and they knocked off Ramapo. Bosco took out Pagoda and Ridgewood, St. Joe's. And here we are. You know, I wanted to thank the FDU. I finally got all my papers together. I got 100 of them here. We want to thank Kathy Liggett, Jeff Miles, David Miles, who's the head of security, Greg Childs, Mark Fisco, Godfrey Bassa. Thank you so very much for treating WCTV so well. We were able to keep our equipment here. That is a tremendous gift. We didn't have to bring it back and forth to the studio and get everything reset up. It was left here, and we just showed up and set up. Thank you so very much, Kathy, Jeff, David, Mark. Thank you. Thank you. This is Billy Armstrong's wife, and that's the daughter John was talking
what
about.
A beautiful hair. Before. Look at that young lady.
Wow, look at that blonde hair, huh? Richardson.
So 16-point lead.
And we have 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go. So Bosco's going to have to really start shooting. And the ball rolls off. Yep.
So you got a 16-point difference.
Right.
So you got to shoot fast if you're Don Bosco.
Earl.
Bergen's going to take your time.
Bosco's shooting much better. You might imagine 42% to 23% of Don Bosco prep.
It is starting to get hot.
Long shot, no good. Mauer has hands to Gorman. McLaughlin. will shoot from the outside. No good. Kanapka hits the long rebound. Stewart hands off. And the ball gets thrown off the fingertips of Mauer.
And they're piling up on the turnovers.
DeVerio trying to figure out a way to get back into this game quickly.
The Ironmen have had 8, 5, and 9 in points by quarter, so everything's under 10 points.
11 turnovers for Bosco. Fremantle kept it up. Figures has it knocked away, and we'll see where it's going. Sharma will come in as Bosco will throw the ball in.
So he had 11 there, 14 by Bobby. Bobby's got 14 turnovers.
It's a lot of turnovers.
A lot of turnovers. When you get close to 20, you don't win many games.
Sharma brings it up. Sharma. Richardson. I don't think he's a freshman anymore, Richardson. Stewart. Cross court, McLaughlin.
They got to start making shots quicker. You're going to need the time to get back.
Sharma tried to get it into Kanapka. Mauer gets the rim. Nice job. So, 14-point lead now for Bergen. Bosco went into, couldn't score
About
with
6,
about
7
6 minutes to go. Yeah, between the
But
third
then
quarter.
they really scored quickly to get back into the game.
He's eat it. John, what else can he do? Tries the baseline, lays it in, and if you lay off him, he can hit from 20, 25 feet, make it look easy.
And he's got 19 points in the game.
And a timeout call by DeVerio. Here's Lou Serbio. Lou, just to let you know all the work that WC, leave that shot for a second. All the work WCTV's done. Lou's come all the way up from where 7 flags are. Thank you very much. Here's Emily, who's always been here working very hard. Thank you so much, Emily. Ricky Wojcicki, who's the technical director. He'll go back to the studio when the game's over, break it all down and put it on TV for you.
Like a bandit. Looks like, oh, there he is. I thought he was hiding. I thought he had a mask. Zorro, Ricky Zorro.
Here's Nick Bessing. Nick is the head of Oradell, public TV. Nick's on the side, shooting.
He worked hard early when you guys weren't here. Lou and they both worked.
And here's one of the stars of the game, the fans that come out and support these wonderful student athletes.
This is a great crowd, Larry.
We'll get the people at the desk here, go over everybody. Here's the table over here. That's Pat Rice, who covers high school sports. Next to Bobby Maines. Hey, Bobby, pull up a little bit. Here he is, Bobby Maines, who comes for us. Bobby's worth his weight in gold for what he does for us, coming just his truck where we can put all the stuff into it, and then he helps lay out all the wires. He's become an expert at it. We thank you, Bobby, for all your work you've done throughout not only the Jamboree, even football. Football in the cold weather. And Pat Rice, we mentioned, and of course, John and I, we just sit here for the ride.
We have nothing to say.
We got nothing to do. So that's a crew here that's been working for the Jamboree as Kanapka, working on the Jamboree as Kanapka hits.
He's got 8 points, but that's a far cry what he scores.
And Sharma's going to foul lead it. Tried to get the ball away. So we're very happy to cover this year's Jamboree. And there are a lot of people put in a lot of work.
It's a great tournament.
11 games in 21 days. That's a lot.
It was hit, so you're allowed to take it back.
And the ball got tipped away. Carter is on Figures. Carter has a lane, puts it in.
That's a great job.
Fremantle somehow gets the ball, and when he's that close, he's given the 2 points. Kanapka, ball gets knocked away again. Here comes the little Tiger who substituted for Leon Steinberg in the preview show. Seems like months and months ago. It was only 4 weeks ago.
I think that's a cutie.
Yeah, he took
Leon's
Leon's
nice.
place.
He's better looking than that, though.
Oh, Leon's much better, I think.
Absolutely.
4 minutes to go, 42-26.
It's 4 quarters, quarter.
Carter. Mauer.
You got to shoot.
McLaughlin looks good.
Looks great.
We saw it from here. We're right in back of them. So another three-pointer.
Now you got to go full
McLaughlin.
court.
You know, Sean, it's interesting. These two teams might see each other in the States.
They probably will.
There's Edith again for the 2 points.
He just racks them up. 21 points.
Not bad for the senior.
4 threes. Craft
McLaughlin.
another three.
Owen McLaughlin is having a good game, and a timeout by Kevin DeBerrio with 4 minutes and 1 second to go. 44-32. Bergen Catholic leads Bosco Prep. Thank you for watching WCTV, the all-volunteer community television from the Township of Washington, the Bergen County Jamboree Championship 2019, Friday, February 22nd, and this is WCTV's 25th coverage.
Unbelievable.
There's, I don't know, Will.
You're not.
Oh, there's Ida. We got to mention Ida, who does all the editing and the directing for all the Jamboree here. Say hello, Ida. There you go. Okay.
McLaughlin, Larry, has 4 threes in the game.
Yeah, he started the game with a 3.
He's got 2 this quarter.
So we're just trying to impress everybody who's watching how much work goes into this. Remember doing the 4 games here a couple of weeks ago? That was a lot of work that day. But everybody enjoyed it, and we know they enjoyed it because they all came back. We'd like to thank the Girl Scouts for providing the video for us. We're going to try to have them on our Exit 168 show that we have every Friday night that you can watch on Verizon Channel 24 and on the YouTube, WCTV.us. As part of the large crowd that is sitting on the floor watching this game.
Michael Keller, number 4.
I think hit it. Pushes it back out.
We had him there. Ooh.
And Bosco gives it to Fremantle, who lays it in and is fouled.
You know, Larry, when I saw that, Fremantle was waiting. Please throw me the ball. I'm here all alone.
Just as Fremantle shoots us in, we want to mention that the Bergen County Coach Association, I know Ed, Paul mentioned this, is Paul Puglisi, Nick Cromwell, co-chairman, Leon Steinberg, John Ryan, Rookie Corcoran, and Chris Annabelle. The BCCA liaison, Tom Curry, Chris Casson, and Michael Cibula. And a whistle, walk.
Yep.
I want to congratulate one more time the 2019 Yenny Award recipient, Wendell Magusara, Stephen Rydell, Kevin Folage, and Victor Konopka. They received the Charles Yenny Memorial Leadership Award. Congratulations to those young men. And to Joe Denisio,
Very
who's
close
this
to
year's
10.
Ballerman Award. Congratulations to Joe. Outstanding choice.
I totally agree. Another basket. Figures.
So with 3:13 to go, 49-32, Bergen Catholic leads a whistle. Let's see what we got here now.
Looks like
We're going to call a foul on 13. Ray John Figures as Konopka will go to the line. Last year, Don Bosco beat Bergen Catholic 54-33. So Fremantle will sit down.
well, now you want to get players into to the game, Larry.
In 2017, Don Bosco beat Bergen Catholic 53-52. And that game was an outstanding game to the last second. It was one of the games, John, if you remember, Don Bosco had fouls to give. Bergen had to shoot to win the game, but they couldn't get the shot off because
Kanopka's got 10
Bosco was
points.
fouling them. They had the fouls to give.
Yep,
How many points Kanopka have, John?
10 points.
Whoa, Zona almost got it, but Mawa wouldn't let Mawa, prevented him from slamming it in, but fouled.
See, that's a great job that Bergen Catholic Crusaders defense have done on Kanopka.
Number 1 of the Ironman, Kyle Mauer. First personal foul on
So Zona will go to the line. How many points does Zona have now?
6 points, ready to shoot. He's been doing more passing. And he'll be back.
Yeah. Could you imagine that? Matt Zona is only a junior. He'll be back next year.
He's a tremendous player. And they have 2 freshmen on this team for Bergen Catholic. 1 for 2.
So Mawa hands off to Carter. We got to the 3-minute mark of the game and the Jamboree. Sharma. Ball gets knocked off.
Zona did a nice job.
Prevented a pass.
Well, 16 points, 2:53 to go. I think we're almost ready to call this one in the book, Larry.
We're getting there. 16 points with 2:50 to go. Ball is knocked out of bounds. So I think we thanked everybody. Oh, and we want to thank all the coaches and players that helped us. We could be here all night thanking them all. But everybody was involved in the Jamboree. Thank you so very much. Kanopka with a shot, no good. It's going to be off McGlashan as he tipped the ball out of bounds. 2:36 to go. 16-point lead for Bergen Catholic. Eat it. Up the figures.
Count it!
Got the foul and the basket. What a basket and the foul, if you will.
A nice drive. He stayed in the air for a while.
First personal foul on the
So with 2:30 to go, John, I think we could say the 63rd Jamboree Championship will go to Bergen
it's in the
Catholic
book.
after 2 times failing.
So now they'll have 10 championship, tied with Don Bosco, looking up to the Highwaymen with 12.
I think they'll be 10 and 10.
Missed this foul shot.
So they'll have their 10 championship. I think they'll be 10 and 10, John, if I'm not
Right,
mistaken.
10 and 10. Yeah, this
From the outside.
is what we need to do.
So 3-pointer.
13 points for Kanopka.
Whistle. We're going to start seeing the bench empty now. Isaiah Edmond will come in for Don Bosco Prep. Sharma will sit down.
And Larry, this is when you give everybody the opportunity to play in the Jamboree, the final.
Figures
forget-
as we get to the 2-minute mark.
Don't forget Don Bosco lost 2 players. And they had to reach back, and they're in the finals, so this is a great effort by Coach DeVario to get here to play against Don Bosco, Bergen Catholic.
Carter lays it in. Aaron Carter, the freshman, gets 2 points. 54-37. Bergen Catholic leads Don Bosco. Stewart. Kanopka is still in there. Stops, looks, shoots, no good. Comes down to the freshman, Richardson. Over to Edith. Edith will back it up a little. Tries to get around. Figures has it in the out. And a foul with 1 minute and 11 seconds to go. Williams will come in. And Regis will come in for Bergen Catholic. Lavaranga will come in for Bergen Catholic. Number 20, Sean Regis will come in. Must be Justin's brother.
All right, Doug Eder is out of the game with 21 points. My MVP.
Number 13, Ray
Zona will sit down.
So Zona, and he had 7 points. A lot of assists, rebound, great defense.
So Bergen Catholic, after losing the last 2 years to Don Bosco, comes back and beats them this year. And a whistle. Now they're going to get substitution in. Edmund will, let's see, I thought Edmund's going to throw it in. He will. Edmund will throw it in.
On the floor for the Crusaders, number 4.
Stewart hands to Carter.
So Larinaga scored a basket.
Carter tried to put it up with a backhand foul. 59 seconds to go. So congratulations to Bergen Catholic, Billy Armstrong and his staff for winning this year's championship. Third time was a charm.
Absolutely.
He has 2 shots.
That's number 0.
Now on the floor.
So Carter hits the first one.
Number 11, Kobe Jerome. Number 11.
Kobe Jerome, a sophomore's in, number 11. Get everybody into the game.
2 for 2.
Carter hits another one, makes it 54-34, or 39.
Under a minute.
Bergen, let's see if Bosco fouls. And they do. 49 seconds.
Personal foul was called on Isaiah Williams of the Ironmen. His second.
You know, there's 49 seconds to go. Last year, Don Bosco won 54-38. Right now, it's 54-39, Bergen Catholic. Is that amazing?
Unbelievable, Larry. So you have the Konopka with 13 points for the game.
Mathis with the rebound. Scores are so close, but reversed. Mathis, Williams hits, makes it 41, 54-41. Bergen, Regis, back out to Davis. 19 seconds to go. And they're going to call
11
a foul.
rebounds for Konopka. 7.
Foul called on 0 of Don Bosco.
54-41.
Second personal foul on Carter. H.B. At the free throw line, number 3. Judge
Manto's out of the game.
No good. Bosco has Stewart, Edmund, back to Stewart. Stewart lays it up. No good. Lavanaga has. And that is it. And the final score. Bergen Catholic 54. Don Bosco 41. And Bergen Catholic is the 63rd Oscar M. Thompson Memorial Champion for 2019. They win by 13 points. And they defeat the reigning champs, Don Bosco Prep. As you see teams shaking hands, they will see each other again, maybe within the next 10 days as we get the state start on Monday.
So 41 to 54 is the official score. The high score is Doug Eder with 21, Fremantle with 14, and Cigarettes for 10. For Don Bosco. Kanopka 13. McCloshin, oh yes, nice hug I see there. 12. And Mara was 7. Outstanding defense. Great job by Billy Armstrong and the Bergen Crusaders.
So what's going to happen now is they're going to introduce the team, the Bergen Catholics, to get their trophies.
I'm looking at a couple of bottles of water, empty bottles of water on the court. What a game. Great defense by Bergen Catholic.
Your Bergen Catholic's defense, the pressure they put on the guards, the pressure they put up front, and the shooting of it and the play inside of the two Twin Towers you called
The
them,
Twin
Zona
Towers are great.
and Fremantle, was just too much for Don Bosco tonight.
Now Eder is going to go to St. Peter's. He'll be a great shooting guard. You have the former Seton Hall play. There's the young little girl, the Armstrong. I
Billy
don't know. I
Armstrong,
see the beautiful young lady.
That's Billy's young girl.
You should see her play sports on the lawn there. I should know her name, but
You think she'll be a basketball player?
she definitely will play for a while. Her mother probably has other ideas.
No, I think the mother wouldn't mind if she's
They're athletic.
She keeps score for the Bergen Catholic team. All right, we're going to be back in just a minute with the presentation of the awards.
Team award to the second place.
These are the awards going to be announced.
The Airmen of Don Bosco High School, Kevin DeFurio. And now the presentation to this year's Bergen County Basketball Championship team, the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic High School.
Look at the committee.
For the Crusaders, number 20, Sean Regis. Number 20. Number 11, Kobe Jerome. Number 11. For the Crusaders, number 5, Justin Regis. Number 5. The Crusaders, number 4, Jason Larinega. Number 4. Number 22, Julian Brown. Number 22. For the Crusaders, number 1, Will Richardson. Number 1. Bergen Catholics, number 3, Justine Davis, number 3. Number 32 to the Crusaders, Zach Ferrigno, number 32. The Crusaders, number 13, Ray Sean Fager, number 13. Bergen Catholics, number 24, Matt Zola, number 24. Number 0, Jason Earl, number 0. And for the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic, number 25, Doug Eddard, number 25, 2019 Bergen County Basketball Jamboree champion. At this time, we'd like to present the championship award to the head coach of the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic High School, Billy Armstrong. Now receiving the award for Bergen Catholic, this is Tommy Corbett. That's another player for all the students of Bergen Catholic High School.
Well, the Bergen Catholic High School team has received their trophies emblematic of this year's 63rd Oscar Thompson Memorial Bergen County Jamboree. Here they are, the team.
It was a great game.
As everyone taking pictures over there, all the parents, grandparents, fans are taking pictures of this team. They'll have it and say, well, in 2019, we won the Jamboree. And they'll have the pictures to show.
They're going to be picked to maybe to win next year. They'll have a nice nucleus coming back with Zona.
They'll be strong again next year. And that looks like this is just about it. So we thanked everybody. There's so many people that are responsible for these games. We mentioned all of them. It couldn't have been done without them. So again, the final score for the 63rd Oscar F. Thompson Memorial Bergen County Jamboree. Bergen Catholic 54, down Bosco 41. Congratulations, Bergen Catholic, on the championship. For everyone at WCTV, we want to thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the ride to Rockman and enjoyed this tournament. For John Francola and everybody else, this is Larry LaFury saying good night from the Rockman Center on the campus of Fairleigh Dickinson University.